नमस्कार गाइस, आज मैं निशांत कपूर एक बार फिर से आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूं आपके अपने पीडब्ल्यू यूजीसी नेट में। और यहाँ पर हैं हमारे साथ एक और टॉपर जिन्होंने बहुत शानदार तरीके से अपना एग्जाम क्रैक किया है। और हमारे साथ हैं आज रमानी बोरा, वेरी वार्म वेलकम विद अस। एंड राइट नाउ वी आर हियर विद दिस वंडरफुल सेशन. I really want to tell you that Ramani Bora got 99.5 percentile in English, and this is absolutely exceptional. So Ramani, I really want to know, our students, our aspirants, future aspirants already are in very much anxiousness, that really want to know that how you scored this much marks in this prestigious examination of the country. Ramani, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. And I cannot believe my eyes that I'm sitting here in front of you and going live stream with you. And I have been tutored by you, and now I'm going live stream with you. I really cannot believe this moment. And this is a dream come true moment for any one of the aspirants. And coming to UGC NET, this is my third attempt at it. And third attempt, I really made big strides in my journey. I really had to sacrifice a lot. And then third attempt, what made all the difference is me signing up for your course.
Okay.
And that has made all the difference.
Okay. So thank you so very much, Ramani, for your wonderful experience, for your wonderful things that you just said to me. The thing is, there are some questions that aspirants always put up, that what are the things that bothers you throughout this whole journey and how your journey started. Tell us about that how you started believing that you can do UGC NET, and what are the obstacles that come in front of you. We really want to know that.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, मैंने GATE qualify किया and AP set qualify किया, and also I have been the topper of some entrance exams. So
Okay.
I'm pretty good at my own core subject. But
Okay.
if it comes to general paper one, I
Yeah.
really had to take a lot of help.
Okay.
Firstly, I started signing up for PW
Okay.
classes
Okay.
just because I fell in love with Gulshan ma'am's teaching. Like
Okay.
one fine day, I found myself searching for YouTube videos on square of opposition, which is a topic from logical reasoning, and
Right.
I searched n number of videos on it, and then I also saw n number of videos on it. And what happened is, Gulshan ma'am's videos are very clear, they are very concise, and
Absolutely.
she gave me a lot of questions to practice, and I understood, like, maybe like she is the one for me. She is the one. She's the right tutor for me. That's what I.
She's really the one. Yes, she's really
Yes,
the
she's
one.
really the one.
Absolutely.
That was when I found my true educator, and I got to
Okay.
know, like, she is working at she's working at PW, and then I
Yeah.
signed up for the course,
Okay.
paper one
Okay.
course.
Okay.
So
Okay. So that is your journey started, right? You
yes,
started watching Gulshan ma'am's lecture, and then you are absolutely good to go. Okay.
yes.
So what are the obstacles that come into your this whole journey of like 6 months or 4 months? And what are the obstacles that came into your place?
Actually, my obstacles is I used to work at a CBSE school, Ravindra Bharati school, and
Okay.
obviously working at a CBSE school and dealing with 10th graders, that is a bit difficult. So
Absolutely.
I had to call the shots. I need to, how do I say, reprioritize my things. So that was
Absolutely.
when I started to think about joining the
Mhm.
school only for a part time, working at the school for a part time,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
remaining part time, I used to prepare for the classes,
Okay.
prepare for you.
So how you manage time between that school thing and then this prestigious exam? So how did you manage these whole stuff? Because
Uh,
time management is very, very important when you're
yes.
preparing for this wonderful exam. So you need to reprioritize yourself. That's a very good thing that you just said. So how did you do that? Did that?
It's like obviously I called the shots
Okay.
because मैंने first time attempt किया, but
Mhm.
within 2 months I lost it. And second
Okay.
time I was working at school for the full
Yeah.
time, and
Okay.
I got very less marks. And then I got to
Okay.
know, okay, I need to reprioritize things, and I again
Mhm.
need to work only for a part
Okay.
time or completely quit my job. That's what I felt.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so obviously
Oh,
I used to teach at I used to teach 10th graders. So
okay.
for them, some how do I say,
Mhm.
DPTs were going on. So only
Okay.
twice in a week I'll go there for 2 hours
Okay.
only. So
Okay.
so that was not a
So
big
your
deal for
your
me.
your your mind is very clear. Your priorities are
Yes,
very clear, that you want to you really want to crack this prestigious exam and you really want to jump into your
Yes.
career. That's
Yes.
superb. That's
I
superb.
saw the
You should be very
dedication.
clear that the first and the foremost important thing is all the future aspirant that they are listening direct from the horse's mouth. That is the topper, Ramina Bora. You have to be like very much clear with your mind that what you
Yes.
want. You want a schooling thing, or you want and that assistant professor thing in your life. That is
Yes.
superb, superb. So I really want to know, Ramani, one more important thing that our future aspirants really need to know, that how many questions are similar that came into the exam that we already, if you talk about paper one, that we already taught in the lectures. Either they are free or they are paid. Tell me about the proportion of the question that was same there.
Actually, sir, I
Honestly,
didn't.
honestly, without
Yes,
any
yes. To
thing,
be
just
brutally frank,
yeah,
uh,
brutally frank.
I prepared for paper one using PW. Obviously,
Oh,
5 units were dealt by Gulshan ma'am, and another 5 units were dealt by you. And
yeah.
then I didn't have any other second thoughts about maybe
Okay,
this is not the right course. But
okay.
I was very clear. Okay, this is a course. This is a course for me.
Okay,
And
okay.
as they say, where it is a spice of life. Well, for teaching paper one, we have two educators.
Absolutely.
So I like listening to both of your lectures a lot.
Thank you
Uh,
so much.
yes, Gulshan ma'am, she is very clear. She has
Mhm,
that thorough grasp over her content,
mhm,
and
mhm.
she answers the right questions whenever we put
Right.
in our questions in the live stream. She answers. She
Absolutely.
always makes sure she answers the right questions. And
Absolutely.
sir, when I talk about you, the when you enter a room, it's like there is full of energy, there is full of enthusiasm, and obviously we will not get bored listening to your lectures. That energy, that high enthusiasm, it is a motivating factor for me to listen to your video lectures. Otherwise,
Thank
I
you so
wouldn't.
much.
Maybe I would have slept during your lectures. But sir, your energy, your enthusiasm, it totally blew me off. So
Okay.
yeah, so that energy level that kept me hooked to the classes.
Okay. So thank you so very much. So what about the I still didn't get my answer that how many questions were same, because I already took the interview of
Yes,
previous two toppers and they were saying, they brutally said that 95% questions were there. If we
yes,
talk about paper one,
yes, sir.
95% questions were absolutely same from the content that we had taught. So I really want to know from the third topper, that is Ramina Bora. So how many questions were similar and how many questions you are very much comfortable, the proportionate, how many questions you are comfortable doing after listening to our lectures, whether it is from Gulshan ma'am's thing or from my uh, units.
Yes. Sir, actually, I found the exam, especially paper one, very, very easy because I took the course. And
Okay.
almost all the questions came from your videos. I didn't
Oh.
refer to any other courses. I didn't refer to any
Mhm.
other videos. Only
So
PW paper one course.
okay, so
Mission 0.0.
out of 50, how many marks you got from paper one after
Sir,
our courses?
actually, it's not mentioned in the scorecard, sir.
Okay. So how many questions you think that you made correct?
It's like maybe out of 50, maybe I would have gotten above 43 questions right.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes,
So out
sir.
of, yes, absolutely, the 95, 90% questions you already made it right. That's
Yes.
excellent. That's phenomenal. Brilliant. So any other thing that you really want to mention about this whole journey, that you have just made it very clear, that you are very clear with your thoughts. You are you like Gulshan ma'am's lecture, you like my lectures, you are very much thorough with paper one. You didn't go for any other content. You just focus on the quality of the content. So
Yes.
what else that help you motivated throughout this whole journey of UGC NET?
Obviously, every day I made sure I at least listened to your lectures at least for 2 hours.
Okay.
I was consistent. That's all.
Hmm.
There is no other
Consistency.
shortcut. Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
So
And
consistency is the key for the absolutely from the topper. That consistency is the key. If you really want to crack the exam, you should trust your teachers, right? You should trust the
yes,
content that they are delivering to you. You should do the multiple revisions and just be yourself, right?
yes. Sir,
Okay.
also, I want to mention one particular thing about your classes. There were some negative comments from students, but then
Uh-huh.
simply you how do I say, you brushed it off, saying
Uh-huh.
you always made sure to reassure us.
Absolutely.
Don't overthink mat karo.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
stay
There
positive,
are
stay positive. Like
absolutely there
staying
are some
positive.
aspirants.
Yes,
Absolutely correct.
That is
There are
very
some
important.
aspirants. There are some aspirants. They are thinking like, see, now you are the third topper that they are saying that question paper was absolutely similar that taught in the class.
Yes,
But
yes,
I really have that sympathy with those new learners. They don't know about paper one, right? They don't
yes,
know about anything about UGC net, so they are a bit nervous that whether these questions will be there in the examination or not, whether we are doing it right or not, whether we are comfortable with doing this or not. So I have to make them assure that we have that experience. We are teaching from last so many years. We know what NTA can ask, what UGC net can ask in an
yes,
examination. We are very clear. And the result is Ramani, and there are other two toppers. There are plenty of people that they are saying that question paper is absolutely same. The thing that we lacked in, those who are not cleared it, the thing that we lacked in is the lack of practice,
yes, sir.
the lack of multiple revisions. So that is the thing. That's very right. So what
Actually,
else,
sir,
Ramani? Yeah, please share.
some years ago, I bought the books of KVS Madan, Harpreet Kaur,
Okay.
and
Okay.
recently a book of Harpreet Kaur was also launched for paper one. And I bought
Okay.
all three of them. And
Okay.
you know what? The material is so exhaustive. We,
Exhausted.
yeah, obviously for people who are working and at the same time preparing for the
Absolutely.
exam, it was very
Absolutely.
difficult for them to crack. It was a hard nut to
Okay.
crack. Obviously, we
Yes,
cannot
absolutely.
devote a lot of ample amount of time for this.
Brilliant.
Yeah, for reading
Brilliant.
the exhaustive books, like
Quality.
big
Quality
books.
is important. You
Yes,
cannot just
quality
keep on
at the
collecting the
same.
books and keep on reading
Yes,
it. You just
yes,
focus on the quality, that what examiner can ask you in the examination. And when teacher is telling you that this will be there, this will be the question that will be in their examination, and you are just listening to it very carefully, and then you're giving it multiple revisions, and boom, you are the
yes.
future assistant professor sitting in front of us.
Yes, sir.
That's superb.
The
That's
notes
superb.
which PW provided, that was more than enough. More than enough. I mean, I cannot emphasize this fact enough. The students who enroll in PW courses, they do not need to refer to any other courses because this is more
Absolutely.
than enough, more than necessary.
Absolutely.
And then the educators, you and Gulshan ma'am, these two faculties, they're more than enough. I cannot emphasize this fact enough, sir. I mean, I
Okay.
became a like fan of you both. That's all.
Thank you so very much, Ramani. This is very, very pleasure listening that toppers like you are just giving us a. We are bragging. We are bragging us. We can brag ourselves that yes, these are the toppers and that are getting the absolute same question. See, the teachers' quality depending upon the content that they are providing, right? And the toppers like you and other people, those who are saying that questions were absolutely same, the quality was good, more than enough. The word that you have just used, that more than enough, the content that we are providing, and we are done. We are very much done with it. That we are on the absolutely right track. And those who are future aspirants, those who are listening to us, that quickly join us so that you will be the next assistant professor sitting in front of us for this wonderful interview. Ramani, it's a pleasure talking to you. So tell me any other distraction that you faced in this whole journey. The distractions are very, very play a crucial role in somebody's preparation when they have that lot of dreams in their head that they have to crack this exam anyhow. So there are some distractions.
Yes, obviously, when aspirants are working at some school or college,
Okay.
they must reprioritize things, give up some things, again take on some other things, and obviously sometimes I didn't used to get to listen to your live classes, and
Okay.
that was when I relied on recorded classes.
Okay. So,
Mostly, I listen to recorded classes.
okay. So recorded classes, you more or less you would have able to connect with those recorded classes, or you want that live only, or recorded classes is just same as the live classes, the energy that you are saying and everything.
Yeah, I agree with the later one because recorded classes and live classes, there is not much difference. For me,
Okay.
both are okay, both are fine.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I used to rely on recorded classes very much.
And please tell me the role of that previous year questions or the mock test or the YouTube classes that we are providing for free on YouTube. So tell me about those roles of these things in your preparation.
Sir, actually, I have to make a confession, sir.
Yeah.
Here, I didn't even go through PYQs. I
Okay.
simply listened to all the 10 or 12 lectures of your 10 units. That is all I
Okay.
did. I didn't
Oh,
even solve the DPP questions and then previous year's questions, mock tests. No, nothing at all. Simply
this
listen
is
to your
this
content.
is absolutely a very, very honest confession that you have not attempted a single PYQ. Still, you became the topper and sitting in front of us with 99.5 percentile. This is absolutely miraculous. Absolutely miraculous, Ramani Bora. I really want to tell you that this is the thing that you have just said, that all the future aspirants that are listening to us, that this Ramani Bora, the topper, haven't attempted a single PYQ or the mock test. She just believed us. She just gave multiple revisions, that we have that content, and she gave the multiple revision to that content, and boom.
Yes, sir.
This is miraculous.
I
Absolutely
watched
miraculous, Ramani.
I watched each and every video twice.
Whoa.
I had to do the revision, but I didn't
No,
attempt
no, no
PYQ.
questions, nothing. Clarity. Thought
Yes,
clarity is very,
clarity.
very much there, that you have to be cracking the exam in this December 2024, and rest is history. That's
Yes, sir.
absolutely stunning. So, what else? What else, Ramani? What else you want to tell the future aspirant that they should follow or they should not do in their preparation for June 2025?
Yes. Sir, actually, coming to me, I'm a hardcore literature student. I have done my BA English literature, MA English literature.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
I don't have to sign up for English literature classes. I know the right resources for me to prepare for
Okay.
paper two. But
Absolutely
for
right.
paper one, I'm least interested in paper one until and unless I came across Gulshan Mam's videos and I fell in love
Okay.
with her
Okay.
teaching methods. And then I signed up for the classes, and I also fell in love with your classes. Yes. So obviously, I simply trusted you, faculties. That's all, sir.
Okay. So
So
the
sometimes
thing, the message
we
that you really need to give to the future aspirant, that you should trust the faculties, you
yes,
should devote yourself to them, you should don't go for here and there for the multiple
yes,
content, just stick to the content that we are providing. And again, I really want to mention that the topper haven't attempted a single previous year question. By our content, by the multiple revisions, she are here sitting in front of us with the 99.5 percentile. I just can't believe it. I really can't believe it. This is superb. And what about that maths, reasoning, and DI part? There is a phobia in the generation that you cannot do maths, reasoning, DI. Maths, reasoning, DI will make you fail in the examination. So how did you tackle? Because you yourself a literature student, so I
yes.
just don't believe that you are very much fond of maths, reasoning, and DI. So how did you do that?
Sir, actually, I'm very afraid of maths, DI, and all. But I know DI is takes a lot of importance in
Mhm.
UGC NET paper one, because I don't know, 10 marks will go to DI only. So,
Yes,
and then
absolutely.
I listened to your lectures on mathematical reasoning, and obviously, first you told us a model question, how to solve this,
Abs-
and then you threw at us some questions to for us to solve. And most of the
Absolutely.
time, I didn't find myself solving those questions, but later I rewatched and rewatched again. Got to know, okay, this is how we should solve. I used to attempt only like basic questions.
Basic
Yes, sir.
questions.
But then in
Okay.
the exam, DI questions were dead easy.
Very
That's what
easy.
I got to know.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yes, sir.
It was easy. No, it was not easy. It was that your preparation was so good that you find them very easy. That was the thing, right? You have to
Yes,
work hard for your examination. There is nothing like a shortcut, right? It's
yes,
about absolutely hard work. If you're doing hard work in a right direction, then you will be the topper of the examination.
yes, sir.
Super. So maths, DI done. What about that theory part, that that Gulshan ma'am's topic, research, teaching, like logical
Yes,
reasoning, and
yes.
here the higher education, ICT, people environment. So how you managed these 10 units, how you bifurcate your time to these 10 units, and how you prepared it, please put something about it.
Yes, sir. As soon as I started enrolling in your PW course, I
Yeah.
started with logical reasoning. And logical
Okay.
reasoning, there are like 11 or 12 lectures in the
Uh,
unit. And obviously, I thoroughly fell in love with logical reasoning. I got to know square of opposition and n number of topics, supposition, proposition, like so many topics, sir.
Anuman,
And
Praman,
because,
and everything.
yeah, I started with the right unit, and that
Yeah.
made me fall in love with paper one.
Okay.
If you cannot fall in love with paper one, you cannot
You
crack
cannot crack the
UGC
exam.
net. And obviously, I
Absolutely.
belong to unreserved category, which is general category. So for
General
us,
category.
we need to be equally good at paper one and paper two. And
Correct.
like starting with logical reasoning
Logical
was the
reasoning.
best decision that I
Uh,
made.
okay.
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
I continued, and then I again went to ICT,
Okay.
research aptitude. So research
Mhm.
aptitude,
Mhm.
that was the last unit which was taught by Gulshan ma'am. And
Yeah.
obviously, I was more into research, and that was
Okay.
when I I got to Kajana, like
Okay.
the previous one. So
Yeah.
from Kazana, I already watched the videos of research because that was my favorite topic.
Okay. So research
Yeah,
was your favorite.
favorite topic.
Logical
Logical
reasoning
thinking
you
also.
fall in love with, and
And
all
ICT I
those
like.
ICT, and what about that higher education part and people environment and that communication also from ma'am?
Okay. So communication, it was easy for me, sir, because
Okay.
obviously we are English literature
Yeah.
graduates.
Right.
Yeah, but
Communication.
there are some specific details which every one of the aspirants need to know. And I got to
Okay.
know the intricate details of
Okay.
communication by listening to her lectures. And
Okay.
higher education, sir, how do I say? I only learned the NEP, NP,
Okay.
Qatari
Okay.
Commission, only the
Yeah.
most important ones.
Most important parts.
And
Yes.
I guess I only came across like 2 videos or 3 videos of your
Huh.
videos, and then
Hmm.
from that questions came. I was I was shocked. I was shocked to death. I
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
believe.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
that's really good to know, that good to hear that questions were absolutely from our content. That's
Yes.
very honest answer from you. So any final call, that any advice that you really want to give to the future aspirants, so that they'll be sitting in front of us in the next interview, in the next
Yes, sir.
cycle for sure. Yeah.
Uh, Actually, I have only one suggestion for all the aspirants of English literature.
Hmm.
Firstly, obvious people who come from arts, no, they cannot earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
But one way to earn a lot of money is obviously getting JRF and then maybe getting a chance to work with
Fellowship and
CW,
everything.
Byju's, other online edtech companies. So
Yeah.
that was my. So I I urge the aspirants to
Hmm.
not to stick to their dead end jobs,
Okay.
to aim high and also
Okay.
believe in the potential of their dreams.
Okay.
Like believe, and then you need to be surrounded with the right kind of environment and right kind of people.
Absolutely. So environment is very important. Environment is very important. Your mindset is very important. Your positivity is very important, and your uh, thinking approach. Right? You have to think high. If you really want
Yes.
to get there, you have to think high first. So that's
Yes.
very good. It's a pleasure talking, Ramani. It's absolutely a pleasure talking. There are some what you can say, some secrets that you just disclose, that not any other content, not any other faculties, not any other options that you have with yourself. You just focus on the quality. You just focus on the things that we taught. You just believe in yourself. You just devoted yourself to the teacher. This is absolutely phenomenal, and the cherry on the cake is you haven't attempted a single previous year course.
Yes.
that that
Yes.
that was insanely surprising for me. That's
I
excellent.
trusted the faculty, the right
Okay,
faculty.
the right faculty. Thank
I
you so very
knew
much.
that we are in the right hands.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ramani. It's a pleasure talking to you, and listening. So much appreciation from you for the faculty. Thank you so much. From Gulshan ma'am's aspect also, thank you so very much. From my aspect also, thank you so very much. It's a pleasure talking. I am sure that we'll be meeting soon in the office for having a party together for that toppers thing, right? So thank you so
Yes.
much. Thank you so much. Meeting again soon with some more important things, with some more important
Thank you,
sessions.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for guiding us. It really means a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ramani. It's absolutely your hard work. It's absolutely that paid off today.
Like my hard work plus your hard work, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ramani. Pleasure talking. बहुत बहुत
Thank you.
शुक्रिया.